Guys, so we stopped by Jenny's house. We're on our way back to town, packed up the car. We'll probably go stay the night in the cities tonight, but I wanted to see Jenny before I left. She's having a ventilation treatment right now, and she doesn't have her eye tracker, so I think I'll have to save speaking with her until I come home next time. I was really excited to hear it, but maybe by then she'll have the machine more figured out. So here's Jen getting her ventilation treatment. And what does this vest do?
It just gets all the stuff out of her lungs.
Like allergens or?
Just anything that's, because she was sick, so anything that's sticking to it to help with the fluid.
Oh. Iris loves coming here. It's one of her favorite things to do because of all the animals. So she likes to see the chickens and pet the cats. The cat's really nice. It was just loving up on me. So unfortunately we came at a bad time to sit and chat with Jen because she's doing this treatment right now and she's sleeping, but her family has been telling me some like awesome things that she's been saying with her eye tracker when she's alert. I also wanted to come here one day and just sit with her and watch a movie for a couple hours, but John and I ended up getting in a car accident and things got a little crazy, so hopefully I can do that next time I come back to visit. But I'm just so excited that she has the eye tracker machine. It's amazing. Yeah, like her family has been telling me about things that she says, and I guess one of the first things she said on her eye tracker machine is, I don't want to watch the news over and over again, because her mom would come in here and turn on the TV and watch the news, and I guess Jenny doesn't like the news. She wants something like a little more entertaining, or yeah, just over and over again, I don't want to watch the news. But she's been telling her family that she's not in pain, and I know that made her dad really happy. Her dad was over at our house the other day for Iris's birthday party, and they were saying that Jenny tenses up sometimes, and they were always scared that when she does that, she's hurting, and they asked her if she was, and she said that she wasn't. So it's just good that she's able to communicate again, and yeah, hopefully she gets lots of practice on the machine, and just we're able to sit here and talk more next time. I'm really looking forward to chatting with you, Jenny. It's been too long since I haven't been able to. So as always, when I visit Jenny, there's a link in the description below if any of you guys feel inclined to donate. That could really help out her family. It goes right to Jenny's family. Please click the description below. Every little bit helps, even if it's $5, that adds up quickly from a lot of people, and I know her family could really use it. They struggle a lot, and Jenny's insurance is about to change, and I really don't know how that's going to affect her family, but it's, you know, again, just you guys have made such a difference in their lives so much. Her family always extends their thanks every time that I go to visit. They talk about how wonderful you guys are and how amazing it is that there's good people out there. So thank you guys very much, and the prayers help too, definitely. Even if you can't donate, some positive energy and prayers is always beneficial. But back to Jenny's eye tracker machine. She has, you know, her family has been telling me stories about the things that she says, and she talks about what she wants to wear, and you know, if she wants to be moved and things like that. She has been saying that to her family, and they've been documenting it. Hey guys, so we just got back from our trip from Minnesota, and I saw that Jenny's update video got a lot of attention, and a lot of newcomers came over, and there were a lot of nasty comments in that video, very, you know, harsh threads of comments, and I feel like I need to make this video to explain some things. And to be totally honest with you guys, I think it's like kind of sad and messed up that I even need to make this video, but if it will help and answer some questions, I guess I will. And I guess you know, I just think it's kind of like sad when someone tries to help someone, people try to like demonize the person who's trying to help and say they're doing it for the wrong reasons. There were like a lot of comments saying like, oh, I just featured Jenny to get the views for myself and things like that. And it's very, very hurtful because Jenny is my friend, and I need you guys to understand it's never an easy thing to ask people for donations for any cause. And it, you know, I've thought about these things a lot, and I would never want it to be like that. And so this particular video was an update because for many years we've been wanting to get Jenny that eye tracker machine. And I was very excited about it. The last time I was back in Minnesota, I told my regular viewers that she's going to get this machine, and the next time I come back, Jenny will be able to talk. And so that's what this updated video was about. A lot of people were saying like, how dare you put Jenny in the thumbnail for your videos, you're exploiting your friend who has a disability and things like that. And you know, like, that's not the case. That's why it's so hurtful. Jenny is in the thumbnails for the vlogs where there's an update about her because I'm trying to raise donations for her family. I've been trying to raise donations for Jenny's family for a couple years now, and through the kindness of YouTube viewers, we've raised almost $20,000 for her family so far. And that has led to a lot of improvements in Jenny's life. Jenny was able to take a test to show that she does have function in her brain and she can think, and she was answering questions with an eye tracker. Whew, sorry, like I don't know, this whole thing like kind of has me worked up. And to be honest with you guys, like, the reason I'm even talking about this right now is because I'm hoping that it will lead to more donations for Jenny's family, that some people who came over and were new and didn't know Jenny's story will know that there is a link to a donation site where you can donate to Jenny's family, and it is linked directly to Jenny's mom's bank account, and she uses that money to improve the quality of Jenny's life. So to backtrack a bit, I'll tell you guys Jenny's story. And I didn't happen to tell it in the last video for some reason, and because it got all this new attention, I'm really wishing I did, and I talked about her donation site more. But for my regular viewers, I told you guys 100 times before, and I don't know why I didn't this time. I was busy planning my daughter's birthday, and things just got a little crazy. So Jenny's family lives down the street from my mom's house, and Jenny and I were very close growing up, and you know, she still is my friend. And in 2006 there was a blizzard in Minnesota, and a car hit her car and she suffered a traumatic brain injury. She was in the hospital for a long time, and things were looking really bad, but she pulled through. And now she lives at her parents' house, and they've sacrificed a lot to take care of her. Her mom shut down her business so that she could care for her a lot of the time. A lot of her family members are nurses for her. Her dad drives a milk truck 12 hours a day, hasn't had a single vacation day in 10 years because they have a hard time making ends meet. Fast forward. In college, my soon-to-be husband and I, John, started a prank channel, and the prank channel got pretty big on YouTube, called Pranksters in Love, and we got this following, and YouTube ended up becoming our full-time job. And my friend and her family, they've always been in this situation, and I thought, hey, I would like to help them. Maybe I can use my following for some good. and try to raise some money for her family. And this was a few years ago. I started the GoFundMe account for Jenny's family. The first video I made went up on our Pranksters in Love channel, and I just used a couple pictures of Jenny for like the people who are saying that it's messed up that I vlog her and stuff. I'm just trying to tell you guys it's never an easy thing. I used only pictures of Jenny's family, and people were accusing me of trying to scam people, that she's not a real person, and the money is just going to me. So I started vlogging Jenny to show everyone that this is a real person. Her family is really struggling, and you guys, I have permission from Jenny's family to do this. It's not like I'm sneaking into their house and vlogging her. I'm very much so trying to help them. And eventually I realized that every time I go back to Minnesota and I vlog with Jenny, her family receives a spike in donations. And so that's why I vlog Jenny every time I'm there. Also because she is my friend, and like, again, that's another tough thing. People are like, how could you vlog someone in that state? And it's a tough thing. I have a vlog channel about my life, and I vlog my other friends who I've been friends with forever. It could also be messed up if I didn't vlog her. If I was hiding her because of the state that she's in. Like, it's just a hard thing, you guys. And what I ended up realizing is when I show Jenny in my vlogs, it does more good than harm. It helps her family. And so that's why Jenny is featured in my vlogs when I go back to Minnesota. And so when I feature Jenny in a vlog, yeah, I could make myself the thumbnail. People, a lot of people were saying like that I'm using Jenny as clickbait or something for my own personal gains. But the reason is that I've noticed when Jenny is in the thumbnail, it seems to attract more people who want to help her family. And that's why I do it. There's a spike in her donations, and it seems to help them. So I just really want to emphasize to you guys that this really is about helping a family. And if I was doing this just to get views, like, I can post a prank video on our prank channel and get views. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of sick to my stomach even saying this. I can't believe that I have to like say this right now, but this really is about helping her family. And I wish we could just focus on that. Like, regardless about what you think about me, there really is a family who needs help. And there really is Jenny. She's a real person who could use some help. And I'm trying to do it the best way that I can. I know that the best bet for her family is if a lot of people donated. And I know it could just be a little bit, like $5 or so, but that adds up so quickly. And I saw there's people commenting who don't really understand how YouTube works. And the last video with Jenny's update, it ended up getting 300,000 views. We later saw that YouTube featured it on the homepage, and people were commenting, like, Nikki's making so much off of this video. If she was really donating like proceeds to Jenny's family, they wouldn't need any help. And I'm just like, wow, how many views do you think you need to get on YouTube to raise $20,000? That would be about 20 million views. It's not like you're getting $1 per view or anything like that. Like, Jenny's family really does need donations, and her best bet is if I can get a lot of people to donate. Yes, I have donated money to them myself, but there's power in numbers, and I feel like my biggest tool
is that I have a large audience, and that's how I can make the most difference in her life. And I have tried to help other charities like this too. Like, causes need awareness. I think there is something like very beautiful in doing a good deed and not telling anybody about it. And like, that's not the reason I do things. Honestly, if, you know, if I help someone and someone says, oh my gosh, like, Nikki, you're such a good person, like, good job helping someone, that, like, it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable even. I'm like, it's just what's done. And, like, I can do more good with my audience and raising awareness than the good that I can do on my own. Like, I feel like this might be a tool that God has given me to do some good in this world. And that's always been my dream, to get to the point where I could do a lot of good. So I don't know, guys. I guess after I saw all those comments, I just needed to take a step back and remember that it really does help them. I know what my own motives are, and I know what's in my heart. And yeah, I just ask that you guys please remember that this is about Jenny and helping Jenny's family. And there is a donation link below. They really could use the help. And a little bit goes a long way. Your donations have helped them quite a bit. Her mom always thanks you guys and us so much when we go there. She says that it's made a huge difference in their lives, and they're like so thankful for all the good people that there are out there. And like, I'm not trying to guilt anyone either, because I understand that there are people out there who just, you know, can't donate to Jenny's family. And like, we appreciate prayers, we appreciate positive energy, like, you know, that's okay too. But like, I also ask, please remember that it can be unfair to comment certain things when you don't know the whole situation. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I was unable to get footage of Jenny using her eye tracker while we were back. John and I and Iris were actually in a car accident ourselves, and it was very scary. We were very shaken, and it was a miracle that everybody walked away okay. But I'll talk about that at a later point. This is about Jenny, and I'm hoping that we can raise some more donations for Jenny. There's a link in the description below. Please donate if you can, and if you feel inclined to. Thank you very much. I felt like I needed to get that out there and get that said to bring some understanding to people.